Hey everyone, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Paul, and we are MTG North, and it is Monday, so it is the weekly financial video on the show.
Top 5. I got some cool stuff to talk about. Some news today from Wizards of the Coast about the Pauper format, everybody.
Pretty cool. Check the bar below if you want to skip talking about Pauper, but there's lots going on. You can get to the top 5, and we got mail day too. So let's go. Get right into it, buddy.
All right. I myself, Paul, we don't play Pauper, but we're interested in the format. It seems pretty cool.
Pretty cheap.
Pretty cheap. It is. It's the cheapest format out there, is it not?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because it's all common cards? Yeah. So Wizards of the Coast has gotten together with 6 players, and they formed a panel. And they're going to be the ones who are deciding on what's going to get banned from the format. I guess it was taking Wizards of the Coast a longer time to realize what was bad for the format. Basically, what they said was they just don't have the guys who are working on banning the cards now don't have the time or the expertise in the format to know what's good for it.
Yeah, for sure. So Commander has a panel just like this, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's really showing that Wizards wants to try to increase that format, right? Try to make it more mainstream because it has been around for a while now, and they do, in the past, just kind of mess with the ban list a little bit, but now it's official. So
yeah, so a couple cards got banned recently. Was Fall from Favor, it's a blue card, and Shatterstorm, which is a green card, make a Squirrel Storm.
So your Squirrel Pauper deck is already screwed.
Banned. No squirrels in Pauper from Morgan. So basically, properly banning cards takes a lot of discussion, a lot of format knowledge, and a lot of analysis. Right? So they want to make sure that that's properly done before they're just hammering out bans on things or not banning things.
Hey, also financially though, if Pauper does continue to grow, I don't think it'll ever be as big as Commander.
No,
but
I just wanted to mention that as well. The more formats Wizards brings under their wing, the more money they're going to make, right? Well, because they're selling more cards. Yeah. So they're gonna keep pushing.
So buy Ristic Study, or is it too late for that?
Oh, I think you're too late for that. For Ristic Study,
it'll get reprinted again.
Yeah, but you got Ristic Study from Jumpstart, right?
Yeah.
So. Ristic Study is going to be one of those cards. There's going to be a lot of cards you're going to see get reprinted because of the Pauper format, right?
Just something you can almost gamble on, right? If the format does grow more, now that it's like a officially sanctioned format.
Looking at you, Obeletti.
Oubliette.
Just kidding. Yeah, but that's one of the cards, right? Only printed in Arabian Nights until Double Masters, correct?
Yeah.
So, and that was a big Pauper card. People wanted that. For Pauper.
The professor loves Pauper, man.
Yeah. Lots of people love Pauper.
Tulare Community College.
Well, because it's a cheap, easy format to get into, right? You don't have to break the bank and spend $800 on a standard deck.
Right.
Been there,
for
done
sure.
that.
So keep an eye on that. There was a few Kamigawa spoilers today. We're going to release a video coming up. There wasn't anything major today, I don't think.
Nope. But nothing big.
The next week or so, though, there's going to be some bombs, I hope. We're hoping that is going to be a good set. But
I thought I read January 27th was the official.
Okay, so another 2 weeks till we get the huge swamp. But we'll definitely have a video up for that. So hit the sub button if you're new around here.
Do it. All right, let's move on to the top 5, the weekly top 5 here on MTG North.
The top 5 eBay sales this week, Morgan.
Yes, we do that every week.
There was a problem this week, like most weeks. But it is after Christmas, so we start a little slower than usual. Also, if you're looking this up for yourself, there was a couple bad auctions that best offers were accepted, but payment was never received. So we cut those out. We do the top 5 legit auctions that we could find. And number 5, Morgan, we have a tie for the first time ever on the show.
Yes.
Which one would you take for the same price? For the price of $4,999 US, would you take the 8.5 BGS Alpha Shivan Dragon or the graded 7 BGS Unlimited Time Walk?
Oh, that is a really tough choice. Now, if I was picking just for me, and the reason I'm going to pick the Time Walk is because of power.
Liquidity, right?
That's right.
Easier to move.
That's right. It is just a 7, which means so just worth, what is it, Unlimited Time Walk?
But it's still a Power 9.
And
it's just
slabbed.
a 7 of a Power 9.
So it's protected. That's... I would take the Power 9, personally. I do like the Time Walk better than the Shivan, although Shivan's in a classic, right?
It's a tough choice.
Yeah, it is.
Would look fantastic on the shelf.
And you say it was an Alpha Shivan?
Yeah.
Wow.
An 8.5 to back end.
So an Alpha Rare or a Power 9?
Probably a PSA 9.
Yeah.
Realistically. But anyways, leave a comment. Which would you take? Number 4 is this beautiful antiquity set, Morgan. Mostly near mint, some slight play. He did list the slight plays. It ended up going for $7,588, which isn't bad.
Dude, realistically, the workshop's $5,000 alone.
Well,
$4,000
Canadian versus American.
Yeah,
right?
sorry.
This went for $75.88 American.
That's a pretty good. So what? Roughly $10,000 Canadian.
Roughly, yeah.
Rough estimate there. That's a good price for an antiquity set, people. I mean, Face to Face has a Mishra's Workshop for $51.49 Canadian.
We keep seeing these auctions ending with full sets of the rare stuff at half decent prices.
Really good prices.
I saw a Legend set for sale this week in the groups, the Facebook groups. It's $21,000. Guy was asking for a Canadian.
It's not far off. I mean, you can get a booster box for around $35.
It's not a bad price. Still,
and guess what? You're not getting a full set out of a booster box.
Yeah. So yeah, it is the week after Christmas. Prices are a little low. At number 3, a PSA 10 Beta Shivan Dragon. She was on here twice this week.
Another dragon?
Yeah, but this one's a PSA 10.
And it's beta. Yeah. Okay. TSA 10 though?
PSA 10, yes, correct.
So
$8,000 US.
Wow.
I think I'd almost rather have the alpha for the price points of the two.
I think so.
But I mean, it is a 10, so.
There's a lot less of those alphas than there is the betas.
There's a good chance Rudy bought that.
Huh.
Like him or hate him.
Yeah, well, PSA 10. He loves his PSA 10s, and we know that.
Number 2, here we go. Following up to last week's show, we got this awesome picture from Savannah Lion, is a subscriber of the channel, and I'm bringing this up, Morgan. It is the International Collector's Edition. You remember that?
Yep, I do.
And these things were basically considered to be junk back in the day. Somebody turned this into a life counter.
Oh, man.
You can see the little wheel.
They punch a hole in it.
Yeah, where you could spin the disc between 2 cards and set what your life was.
Like I said in our last video, go back and check out our last video. People thought of that stuff like it was the O-Pee-Chee 1991 baseball set.
Junk wax product.
Hey,
right?
let's clip a hole on a time twister and cut the corner out of it, the side out of it, and we'll make it a life counter.
Yeah, exactly. People didn't care about it.
I'll bet you the guy who did that back then is now like, I guess it doesn't matter to him because it's gone.
Long gone, yeah.
But now you got to remember, man, if you damaged a Lotus or something back in the day by accident, it's going to hurt today.
So why I bring this up, and thank you, Savannah, for the awesome email.
Yeah, man.
At number 2 this week, at International Collector's Edition, open box, but they do look beautiful. Open set, sold for $19,000
US.
I bet you wish you had that time twister in mint condition.
Absolutely. Okay, so that brings us to what? Number 1, Paul?
Number 1, yeah, we didn't have a Lotus at number 1 last week. So
Back to a classic, folks.
And this one, oh, baby. Chew Slowly. It's the good stuff. Signed by Christopher Rush himself, although there is no provenance. I mean, it certainly looks like a signature.
Yeah.
But it is double signed as well, so it's signed by Richard Garfield as well.
No way.
Yes.
Just like that one that was stolen last week.
Just like it, almost, except this one's an unlimited. 1 bid on it. It did sell for $27,995.
And you know why I like those, although there's another reason I don't. I want to know the story behind what was written on the card.
Chew Slowly, it's
yes,
the good
man.
stuff.
Like there's another big power out there. It says something about CC on it. I think Christopher Rush. So finding provenance on that now will be, unless somebody else knows about it, it'll be not happening, right?
Well, you can always submit signatures to Beckett and PSA
for verification,
and they can verify it for a small fee.
And they verify it usually by their agents, the people's agents, right? Like,
or they compare it, like they get the professional and they compare it. But I think moving forward, that is going to be a bigger deal, especially if Wizards starts releasing official signatures coming up in the near future.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about that in another video as well. Hit the sub button.
Do it. And that brings us to the mail.
And that brings us to the mail.
Okay, here we are in the mail.
The card cam looks good.
It does. All right, starting off with...
So hold on, this is what we got this week, right?
Yeah.
We both did a lot of shopping across Canada on the Christmas break. So a lot of time was spent shopping, and we'll see if you can catch the theme here. So
yeah, because the theme is important. We are working on this. So we got this Telepathic Spies. Paul, how much would we pay for this?
I managed to find that for 35 cents.
Okay, so I challenge anyone out there to find a 7th edition foil for 35 cents.
Canadian.
Good luck. All right.
Lavax, near mint. I managed to pick that up for $8 Canadian.
And how much have we seen these sell for?
More
15?
than that. More than that, too.
Yeah.
We did pretty good.
So
they're still out there, is what we're saying, right? You just got to dig. Like,
yeah.
You can't just go on face-to-face or a TCG player.
We had to dig for these.
Yeah.
Now, it's one of my faves. Whee! Flying Carpet, Arabian Nights original. It was not a cheap rare.
Originally.
Yeah, sorry, originally, yeah. Not a cheap rare, but we found ourselves a Flying Carpet. Oh, look at this.
The Southern. There's 4. That's one of them.
Southern, Eastern, Western, and Northern Paladins. So there goes Target Red Permanent. Very nice. Oh, baby.
One of my favorites.
We got one of the jewels from the collection.
The Dingus. We paid retail for that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's in fantastic shape.
Really good condition. And we got a...
This was the big daddy for last week.
Yeah. This was not cheap. I think we paid $404.99 for this, plus tax.
Yeah.
We got 10% off.
Lord of Atlantis foil 7th, right?
Yeah, good luck finding one of these in really good shape because it was tough.
That's the hardest part about these cards nowadays.
Yeah.
Any of the foils, the old border foils, make sure you get scans or pictures of the actual card and check for cloudiness, because they'll list them as near mint and they won't be near mint.
No, they show up and you're like, ooh, this has got a binder ding in it, and you called this near mint? Yeah. Anyways, so if you didn't notice, we're starting a 7th foil collection.
Well, it's like a third done.
Yeah, we're almost a third away. But now we got some heavy hitters to get.
If you're looking to sell any 7th foils,
Birds of Paradise, please hook us up.
Maybe. I got one in the works.
Okay, yeah, we're working on Birds of Paradise. Any of those lands, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. Anyways,
yeah.
Thanks, guys. That's it for this week. Opening coming up, Morgan. What else?
Opening. We got spoilers in 2 weeks for Kamigawa, hitting big, and we'll stick with our. I think we're looking into Commander. Paul and I built some Commander decks. We're gonna start playing, so we're gonna start talking about Commander, and I think it'll be fun. Commander, Pauper, Modern, Standard. We love it all.
All right, click the sub button if you're not already subscribed. Leave a like if you've watched this far. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.